Welcome back, world, to the most in demand, on top of the world, most black, most incredible, most death defying, the greatest time you'll ever had with your pants on.
Yeah.
Unless you don't. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. To the lookout. Best Dragon Ball Z podcast, Dragon Ball podcast in the world. My name is Meelz. I'm here with the Platinum Chanel boy himself, Jeff.
Hey, what's up, man?
Bro, it's the holidays. How are we feeling? How are we feeling heading into one of the greatest moments of the year? I feel like literally the holidays might be second to me. And when it comes to this Dragon Ball thing.
Okay. Yeah. No, that absolutely, dude. I mean, I love the fall. So going into fall/winter, you know, here we are, and then of course my birthday's in February, so.
Of course. Listen, my birthday's in February too. Why
I know. We out here.
Come on. You show me some love too, man. Come on. My birthday's in February. You February babies.
Bro.
Come on.
You got the Aquarius down?
Of course.
Okay, yeah. We locked in then for real.
We locked in, bro. Come on. We here. Here. This is episode 25 of The Lookout. We are here. It's so good to be back. We're doing these. We're knocking these out. It feels like we're doing once a month, but it also feels the energy is still there.
Yeah, people are still asking us, you know. I wish we had like more stuff to give you guys actually, you know, more frequently, to be honest. But here we are. We got some stuff in line, right?
Right. We got some stuff coming up. It's the feeling is still electric. Listen, this is going to be a big week for The Lookout. When you hear this podcast, just know that this is the beginning of probably a big week, one of the biggest weeks for The Lookout, because we are doing so much this week, and I want to let you guys know we've been talking about this for months on months.
So exciting, like summer, right? We were deep in the summer about this.
We've been contemplating this. We've been, you know, trying to figure out what's the best way to do this. How's the best way to approach it? I've done so much research on various things. I'm a connoisseur, but it's very, very special. We will have our merch finally coming out this week.
That's right.
The day that Dragon Ball Super Broly drops in Japan, even though it should be a worldwide release, but you know what? I'm not judging people. Whatever.
We've already put our emotions into that. Nothing we can do about it.
Yes. There's nothing we can do about it. But on December 14th, Friday, December 14th, we will be dropping our first bit of merch for The Lookout. I mean, listen,
it's amazing, guys. I mean, literally, you know, and this isn't something that just like Meelz said. This is not something that just happened. Like Meelz tossing designs back and forth to me, colorways back and forth to me. You know, the way shirts feel. You know what I'm saying? Like really,
this is a lot.
Yeah,
this has been a lot. I've been very stressed about this only because. All right, so here's what I'm going to say. Why I've been stressed about this. I've been stressed about this because the quality that it matters to you matters a lot to me.
Yeah, I hear you.
The way it feels on people, I want it. Feelings of you know, I'm a person that's like feelings are everything. Not like everything, but like, you know, when something feels good.
Yeah, of course.
I want to capture that feeling every time. This is why we do this podcast. I mean, this podcast is just a feel-good podcast. This is why we do it. Like,
it's all love, too.
Yeah, it's all love. We don't do this out of sake of like, oh, God, we got to do another one. It's literally like we love talking about Dragon Ball.
When something new comes, like if something was new to come out every 2 days, like I would be hyped for it.
Right.
I'd be texting Meelz like, yo, we got to talk to the people about this.
But it's like, I've been, for the past couple of months, let me tell you, I've been doing research on shirts. I know the weight of shirts. I know the fabric quality of shirts. I know everything like that. I've been colors.
This is true.
I've bought I've
how they wash.
I didn't want them to shrink crazy when you get them. I'm sure they will shrink eventually, but I didn't want them to shrink first wash and then you rocking a baby tee. Like I didn't want that. The colors matter because the colors are very, you know, evoke a certain feeling that we want to evoke when we do this podcast. Everything has mattered. I've gone over various designs. We have some that haven't dropped yet. We have some that are going to drop this week. We have stuff that we have planned in the future. We have stuff that we we're thinking of. It all depends on how this goes on this Friday, though. Like we're finally dropping merch. This is exciting to me because we've never dropped merch before. I've never dropped merch. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I've never dropped any kind of merch as well. I mean, honestly I love the shirts, and I have a good eye, I like to think. So they've been on my skin.
Yes.
On me. They look great on Meelz. I hope you guys are gonna love the shirts, but I really do think you'll love the shirts.
Listen, just make sure everything will be available in terms of the information where you can get the stuff or you can get the merch. It will be available on RNC Radio Live on Twitter. Make sure you follow that. Even if just stay tuned, literally stay tuned. If you follow myself at Meelz TV, if you follow Jeff at O Newsboy as well on Twitter, you will definitely find out all the information you need on the shirts. Absolutely. But we're not just giving out shirts this week. It is an entire.
There's more now. There's more.
There's an entire. I feel like Oprah. Maybe I feel like Shenron.
You feel like Oprah?
Maybe I feel like Shenron. Maybe I feel like Ellen right now. Maybe I feel like something like that because we're not just giving away shirts. This is crazy.
Everybody gets something. Everybody's eating.
We're doing giveaways this week too. It's just like we love the response we got. Earlier in the year when we did the Dragon Ball Fighters thing. We're gonna give out a few more things. I don't want to tip it off just right now. Just know that it's coming. This podcast will be dropped on Monday. Just know on Tuesday.
Just stay on social media. You'll know.
Throughout the entire week, there will be giveaways. Just know. And if you follow RNC Radio Live, you'll pretty much be entered in this giveaway. So just stay tuned, my guy. Just stay tuned, everybody. This is exciting. This is exciting. I'm anxious. Yeah, man. Finally, I'm looking. Oh my God, shit. Bro, this is
literally. Yeah, it's literally like it's like a child. It's like a child for me. Like this show. You know what I'm saying? The people listen to it and hit us up and respond to us and communicate with us about it. Like, I honestly, with the communication that we've had with the listeners on Twitter and engaging, and we just wanted to make sure that we show love back. And so with this giveaway and with the merch coming, man, I'm just so excited.
This is amazing, bro. That is the Lookout merch. You can look out for it. Wow. Well, okay. The Lookout merch. You can look out for the merch coming this week.
Yeah.
On RNC Radio Live. Follow us on Twitter. Make sure you follow us. If you love this podcast, if you love everything that we talk about, make sure you follow this. Listen, there's just some news we had to get out the way first. It's very exciting for me. This is very, I can't accept. I can't.
It's very joyful.
Yeah, I can't discount. I've said I'm excited about 1 million times in this thing, but I can't really discount how excited I am. But we need to talk about this Dragon Ball news because there's a whole lot of stuff going down since we've been gone. A lot of stuff has gone down. All right, boom. So, first bit of news I want to get into.
What you want to talk about first?
I want to talk about the manga first.
So much. Okay.
I know you have you checked out the ending of the Tournament of Power saga in the manga yet?
Yeah, I wish like the manga was more, I just wish everybody could get it like at once. Like I just wish reading was this is weird, but like I just wish reading was more like predominant, like so we could all just talk about it on Twitter at once.
Here's the thing, because the Tournament of Power, the actual exciting part of the Tournament of Power ended months ago on television.
Yeah. And
it was the most exciting thing on earth. It was I think people kept up with it. I feel like Dragon Ball fans got back into it because of the Tournament of Power and how big the discussions were and everything of the rather. So Agreed. In terms of the actual manga itself, like it drags so far behind that it's really just like the hardcore fans who really want to check out like, how does
the differences and the little stuff like that. Yeah.
It's really the hardcore fans. It's very, sect of fans, but I feel like we'll definitely get to a point where we discuss the Tournament of Power manga in a little bit of full, because there are definitely differences that happen in there.
Definitely.
Things happen a little bit different. The winner, I believe, is the same, but Things happen a little bit differently, but to me, the most intriguing part was the start of the next arc. Um,
Yeah.
we had our
That's the most interesting part.
we had our reservations. We talked about it with Balvin. Shout out to Balvin, by the way. Incredible episode. Shout out to
Yeah.
all the support on
Thank
that
you
last
again, man.
episode. Um, we talked about it and what it could be, but it ends up being it's a Galactic Patrol arc.
Right, but you know, and when I
Galactic
think we
Patrol
originally,
Prisoner arc. There we go.
right, I think we originally like thought it was just gonna be like, some almost filler like, but we we kind of found out pretty quick that it's not really gonna be filler. Not that
Listen,
we know of, at least.
what we know thus far is that this happens after the Broly, sort of events. So it happens after the movie. So the manga is not going into the movie just yet. Maybe there'll be a special edition where they do, and we'll get all the cool stuff like that. But at this point, it's not
Right.
going into it. But we get some kidnapping of Majin Buu. Just the people from outer space have came. They've kidnapped Majin Buu. They show up Goku and Vegeta shows up to try to save Buu. They get zapped. They get brought on the ship. They see Jaco on the Galactic Patrol headquarters, and they said, "Listen, a criminal has escaped, free of the Galactic prison, and they need the former Kai that was locked in Majin Buu to be able to get to this." And this to me is like, what is going on?
Right. Automatically, like, see, the crazy thing for me is like, at this point in time, you understand. Oh shit, Super's back.
Yeah, it's really exciting. It's like the fact that we're going inside Buu and they need to get the Kai thing, and the Kai was only mentioned. That means we're going back. Dragon Ball does this thing where it's like, I feel like we add more deities to the entire conversation, as opposed to
like old stuff too that like we might not have talked about in a long time. But oh yeah, remember this?
Yeah, is this fan service? But then again, this Kai wasn't really he was apparently the most powerful one, but he was given a little bit of time. I feel like maybe they should have made a movie about it.
Well, there's a lot of things that we always talk about that, like, man, they should have did a movie about this.
Should have similar to the Trunks thing, where it's like,
the
Trunks thing. It's like, what happened to all the Kais when they first initially, ran up to Kid Buu, and how Kid Buu or Majin Buu himself end up getting sealed away or defeated by
some Supreme
Kai.
Man. Yeah, some plot holes,
some stuff like that. But then again, do we really want a movie about how Supreme Kai ends up surviving and winning? And
yeah, I mean, I think we for guys like us who just want the information,
right?
But like, I don't think overall,
who knows?
The audience would want that.
It could change the narrative. It could make Supreme Kai actually cool for once. Who knows?
You think so? Don't hold your breath, man.
Listen, he's got to have.
We thought he was cool. We thought he was cool from the get, and then we were shocked.
He's got to have some secret techniques or moves that are like make him actually useful.
Cool design. I think everybody can agree.
Listen, all right. I'll agree, but yeah, ever since we saw the Thoughty Supreme Kai from the Tournament of Power in Universe 12.
Oh yeah, but now we're comparing them to like,
or the Thoughty Supreme Kai from Dragon Ball Superhero. Like,
yeah, you're right. I mean, he's on the bottom of the list when it comes to some of the ones that we've met already. So
he's got no drip, he's got no sauce, he's got no swag.
No drip. Wow.
Oh my god. No listen. But you know what? This is interesting. I'm interested to see where they go from it. Every month, a new chapter of the manga is released.
Yeah.
The various thing happens. I'm more excited. I'm ready now. When is the anime coming back? That's kind of what.
Yeah, I mean,
we haven't got any news of that, but I'm sure it's waiting until the movie is actually released.
Definitely, yeah, and definitely after it's here in the U.S. I mean, I want to hope
probably
for
like
a summer. I want to hope for like a summer thing.
I think I would feel like the summer, or maybe I don't think it'll be the spring, but maybe the summer.
I don't think it'll be spring either. I feel like they're gonna go on like a nice little promo run after it drops in the U.S. and then that's why I'm thinking. I think it's summer. The one thing I'm really interested in is like the text behind the, this prison. The guy who escaped is like it's apparently a formidable opponent.
Well, so they always are, aren't they?
I know, but like. I was thinking about this earlier. I was at work and I was literally, I was just thinking about it. And his design is awesome, by the way, from what we can see. But the fact that it's a formidable opponent, it's like, man. First of all, we haven't seen the movie yet. Okay, so from the clips that we've seen, Brawley looks pretty OP, as he should.
Yes.
And then, of course,
we'll get into that, definitely.
Absolutely. We saw Jaren, and we already know maybe the most OP, of all time. So how formidable is this guy? That's what that's my thing. It's like, man, how strong is this guy? So
I feel like
I'm excited, man.
They might give him some new special techniques.
Right, something cool.
Do you feel like this is does it feel like a continuation of Super, or does it feel like something new to you?
I think it's Super still.
It's part of it it's definitely Super, but it feels like new. It feels like they should call it a little bit like Super 2. Or, I don't know.
Do you think I think they're going to spend some time off Earth, obviously, but I'm saying in general, like I think we'll finally get that Sadala stuff that we've been talking about for the past year, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, not necessarily maybe in this arc, but I'm saying, I think it's coming.
Right. I feel like, I'm very interested in the manga. I'm very interested where this new prisoner, this criminal is going, and, what happens from there. I'm interested in it all. I'm ready for new Dragon Ball stuff. Like, I'm ready.
Are you interested in seeing Ultra Instinct again at any time soon? Or
you know what?
How long do you want to wait? I remember when I told you. I think I mentioned my prediction is the next time we see Ultra Instinct is the next Goku versus Frieza. I don't know when. Obviously, we don't know when, but I think that's the next time we see it.
Ultra Instinct is so OP. It's like it's insane.
Yeah, that's kind of why I feel like
even though it has its limitations, because it's like it's not supposed to be used on the human body, so a person can't sustain it for more than a few minutes. But
do you think somebody else gets it? Do you think they give it to Frieza and have the first?
Nah.
Or do you think Frieza doesn't get it? You think Frieza?
I don't think Frieza gets it, because I feel like they do these things from various time to time where everyone gets their kind of own original technique. Mm-hmm. Golden Frieza is like Frieza's marketable thing.
You think Frieza gets some kind of God mode?
Does he go
considering
past
his
Golden?
dialogue?
I don't know if he goes.
Remember his dialogue? His dialogue is so. Like, I don't know if they call it anything like that. I know what you're saying. Like, his golden, and does he have anything that surpasses that? But like his dialogue about like at the end of Super, like about just all this stuff, Ultra Instinct and all the God stuff, and one becomes something more. Like I just feel like they're planning something for him, but what will it be? Of course,
But when it comes to the movie, in terms of his motivations in the movie, it makes me think that they're going in maybe a different direction with Frieza. I feel like Frieza might become an ally as opposed to a villain.
I have no problem with that.
I feel like, just considering,
at least for now.
And listen, if you're hearing this podcast, and if you're a fan of the Dragon Ball, and if you're looking forward to the movie, I'm assuming 98% of you have already read the spoilers on what the hell goes on in this movie.
Yeah, and if you haven't, like that's great for you. Like
that's great.
I'm here to tell you that I've basically read the whole movie.
I've basically read the entire movie.
So and I'm still the same excited as I was before I did. So, but if you haven't, that's fucking sick. But yeah, like seriously, like if you haven't read it, that's really great for you. But I think everyone's going to enjoy this movie.
It's really hard to miss, especially if you're a fan. Listen, we talked with Balvin last time. He's like, listen, the premiere is about to drop. We're about to know everything about this movie. Literally hours after the premiere.
He was literally correct.
He was just like, I already read spoilers. I was like, fuck it, I'm reading it too.
yeah. I mean, it was only one way. I was on Reddit, and like you could basically
they laid out the entire movie.
Yeah, everything you needed was there, and I think people are really gonna love it.
Yeah,
I know I am. So
I feel like, well, listen, we're gonna. I mean,
I don't want to talk about. Obviously,
you don't want to talk about the spoilers a little bit.
Well,
because
let's talk about the main spoiler, which.
Well, hold on. Let's wrap up. That was the Galactic Patrol Prisoner arc.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
into it. If you're interested in Dragon Ball, this will be the next thing. It looks interesting considering we get Jocko and a few more of his friends, and we get some prisoners. It's a creative way to create a new. It's a creative way to take characters that they've had before that may have not gotten any shine, like
Right.
Jocko.
And we get Goku and Vegeta immediately again.
Right, and we
You
get
know, so
and we see Boo in some capacity. Believe it or
yeah,
not,
yeah,
Boo has done one thing, maybe two things in Super, and that was get his ass kicked by Beerus
yeah.
and also beat up one of those spice rack dogs.
We got to see him skinny for a little bit again,
Yeah, that was true. And then he
and
went to sleep. So it's
he
kind
went
of
to
like
sleep.
we
Now he's
don't
got a storyline.
now. Well, now he's kidnapped. So it makes me think like,
Now he's kidnapped.
what are we doing with Boo? Really? What are we? Does
Hey
this?
man, Oob is coming, man.
Do you think so?
I don't know about this arc, but he's coming, man. I
If
think
they
we're gonna
extract
see him.
if they extracted Kai from Majin Buu, does he stay Majin Buu?
Chill out, Meelz.
I don't
Chill out,
know.
Meelz.
I don't know. The arc is
Chill out,
the
Meelz.
next chapter is coming. Like we're in a deep rabbit hole. But listen, now we have to talk about the movie because
Okay,
Dragon Ball
okay.
Super movie. Let's talk about the events that happened. The premiere happened literally the week after we dropped the podcast.
Yeah.
It was great. It was as big as Japan does it when these type of things come out.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone got their like Wrestle Kingdom 11 entrance. All these voice actors are like getting like Titantrons and promos, and there's an announcer guy and everything like that. They're being treated like royalty.
Like man, those Japanese, man,
they know how to do it, right?
Man, they know how to do it, bro.
Like I feel like we don't like praise.
It's an appreciation thing.
Yeah.
Like we have. I just feel like we have so much. Like I don't want to get. I don't want to get too much in that. But like it's a culture thing too. I feel like
it's a culture thing. I mean, they do it with that. They do it with Pokemon. They kind of do it with everything that's become intertwined in the Japanese culture and become just a major phenomenon. And Dragon Ball is it. Essentially from there on, everything was spoiled. Everything. There was not. If someone went there, we asked what happened. We found out what happened. The entire sequence of the movie has been spoiled.
I mean, and we knew this was gonna happen, but it was just like the fact that it was what it was, and if you like I said again, if you've read this, there's some shocking things that like I'm sure people were not expecting, and I'm sure there was a lot of things that people did expect. You know what I mean? And honestly, the funniest thing about it, me and you were texting about it like I think 2 weeks ago when they basically was like, "Fuck it, here's Gogeta," and we were like, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah, he
all right. Looks awesome.
Listen, before the
Are you okay with that? Are you cool with it?
Before the Gogeta thing, we got I don't know if it's a trailer or a music video for Blizzard.
Yeah,
which is the theme for the Dragon Ball Super thing. So we got Dragon Ball Super.
It's fire.
It's essentially the entire fight, leading up to what we find out next. So it's like it's the theme. It highlights the theme. They're fighting. Broly's fighting. Goku's fighting. It's this like adrenaline pumping. Like there's drums. There's guitars.
It's hard.
There's everything that's sort of going into it. It kind of reminds me of the feeling when Goku went Ultra Instinct and sort of giving you that feeling of adrenaline.
Yeah.
Or the theme song where you go dun 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 dun.
It's an intoxicating like clip. Like,
it's more. It reminds me of "Beautiful People" by Marilyn Manson in a bit.
Oh, because Meelz.
It just like it gives you that bump, like that, like.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
There's a thump similar to like your heartbeat, and you just feel your heart beating when the song comes on, and they go through the entire fight of like Goku versus Thing. The fight looks incredible. The graphics look incredible.
Yes.
It's pretty much that. It doesn't really reveal anything new. I kind of feel like we knew what the fuck was going on.
Yeah. Some new scenes,
Golden like Frieza a little bit, but then we get, the trailer, the Gogeta trailer drops out of nowhere. This drops. They are like we got toys to sell. We ain't got no time for these spoilers.
Yeah, I guess they were like, "Fuck it, everybody knows what's going on. Here we go."
Listen, which is, I respect
We were
it.
right, man.
How do you
I respect it too.
do you respect it? Because it's like
Yeah.
we're not
Hey, bro.
pussyfooting around what is going on.
The reason. I'm sorry. Go ahead, buddy.
Nah, but it's just like we're not pussyfooting around what's going on. We know how the Dragon Ball fan base kind of operates.
Yeah.
And things are gonna get spoiled because it's not a worldwide release. Exactly. So we know people already know about this. If anything, this is gonna make people even more excited to go see this.
It shows confidence. Like, I mean, it really does. Like, basically, at the end of the day, we've kind of seen this happen with other things too, like Pokemon and stuff like that. But like, at the end of the day, man, they believe in their product always, hands down, no matter what. They know that what they have is important, and it's important to the people.
Yes.
And in a lot of cases, stuff will leak, and some brands will act like it didn't leak.
Right.
And in this case, I love it, dude. I love that, the information came out and they were like, well, you know what? You guys already know what Gogeta looks like anyway. It's not like they're going to make him look dramatically different. I mean, I loved it. I loved it. I mean, even Broly for that matter, right? With Broly, like, when we've got that original trailer, it was, when you look back on it now, we talked about this. It was kind of obvious, right?
Yeah.
But like at the time, we were like, oh, a new Saiyan. Is he an animal? We didn't even know. We didn't even know what he was at that point. But we got the more information and kind of put it together. It's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. So I love that they did it. I kind of figured it was going to happen. I didn't think they were going to hold on to it, up until the movie came out, especially everybody knowing. And not to mention what Balvin was talking about with Xenoverse 2 and like, their DLCs and stuff. And it was just bound to happen. I love it. I think, honestly, I think he looks great. I think I told you, I've always loved Gogeta more than Vegito. Just from a visual standpoint.
All right. So, I feel like, God, well, first of all, the way they've laid out Gogeta at this point, it's just another level. Like, it's like, at this point, I don't think you can side with Vegito.
No.
After seeing this, because
there's no way.
The thing with Vegito is the character of Vegito has always been like, he's been cool, but he's been like this fan servicey character, and he hasn't really accomplished what he's supposed to accomplish.
Facts.
Like, he hasn't. He's supposed to be the combination of Vegeta and Goku is supposed to like rule the earth 10 times over. I truly feel like he has not accomplished what he's supposed to accomplish as of yet. Yeah, and it ends up just being this cool, like, we got cool moves, we got cool things, but he hasn't really done anything.
No, you're absolutely right. This puts Gogeta like at the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Easily, like, basically, hey, the other thing, it's cool, but this is what it is, and this is what people have wanted.
Right.
And again, I keep saying it, at least they are. I do think GT's they're trying to erase GT slowly but surely. But I love the fit. I love that the fit is basically the same.
I love the hair.
The OG.
The blue.
The hair looks great on him. The blue looks awesome.
The blue. The tax.
I mean, even the base form. The base form was still fire.
Everything is fire. He goes Super Saiyan in this. He goes blue in this. There's just incredible attacks.
The moveset looks hard, man.
It's the fact that, I mean, are we spoiling that? Yes, he's the one who beats Broly.
Well, I think that they're gonna have to understand that if you have common sense, I'm sure you understand why Goku and Vegeta fuse into Gogeta at this point.
Because this is the only thing that matters, and there's a whole lot of things in this movie. Gosh, I want to talk about it so bad.
But
I know you don't want to like go too deep.
It's not that. I just don't want to. I don't want to offend any listeners who may really be like, I'm not worried about it. But I don't know. Maybe, like you said, 98% of the people already know what's going on.
Listen,
hey, how about this? We could tell them that we're about to talk about it and tell them when it ends.
Listen, it's not like I don't feel like we have to do a full discussion on this movie
No,
because
of course.
there are people on YouTube. If you want to get the full breakdown of spoilers, full breakdown of who's stronger than who does what, who does
Right.
where, there's
I
that
mean,
on the internet. It's been on there for
Mills,
weeks.
to be fair, if you watch all the trailers in chronological order, it's kind of laid out for you.
Yeah, it's late. The bare bones of it is definitely laid out.
Yeah, like you can figure out the movie just off watching the trailers in order.
There's tiny little things that aren't really revealed as of yet in any of these trailers, like the Dragon Balls and why Piccolo's in the movie.
Right.
A whole bunch of other things.
The Broly stuff is really captivating.
It's very interesting.
It's very interesting that like how.
Can I say I've been watching this Gogeta trailer like 18 million times since we've been doing this?
How they're gonna make Broly canon is very satisfying, in my opinion.
The way this movie ends is also, I think, it gives it a good ending. Not the sort of ending like the previous Broly movies where it's kind of like, is he dead?
You're not getting no bullshit, guys.
Yeah.
You're gonna know for sure what's going on. Let's just say that for the most part.
But this is, man, I want to talk about it so bad. But because there's so many.
It's on you, Meelz.
I don't know, because there's so many questions that I have on this. It's just like,
we can give a spoiler alert and then they can just fast forward to a different time if they decide otherwise.
I can do that.
That's on you. I don't. Yeah, we could. Hey, listen, we're about to talk about the movie. If you don't want to hear of any of it, fast forward.
No, you know what? No. We're not gonna do it.
Okay,
we're not gonna do it.
I'm completely fine with it. We already know what's going on.
We can save the good discussions because I don't want to do too many discussions.
We are gonna have to do a whole episode on the movie.
Episode on
like that may run like 2 hours.
It may we will see this movie.
I'll do a 2 hour movie, 2 hour podcast with you about this film.
Listen, the minute every Friday. I've been like, when is this movie going to leak?
Yeah. Like, have you done? Let me ask you a question. Have you done your Googles to like try to find it?
No, I know it doesn't exist. I know the timeline would let me know.
Will let you know, right?
Between Balv and Quan.
Yeah. It's out there. There's
Rob,
a lot of heads.
Everybody, just like if it was out there, I would know, and I would literally drop everything that I'm doing to go find that movie. I would not care.
Hey, I do want to say something real quick. I got Super Smash Bros. The other day, and I know a lot of people wanted Goku. I think they should do Gogeta. Gogeta's was not leaked on the fighters stuff.
Okay.
Like when the extra characters came out and had leaked and like Cleffa and all that, 17. Gogeta wasn't on there. I don't know if that was to protect the movie or not, but he was on Xenoverse too, which I don't, whatever. Nobody's really playing that I know of. I think instead of them giving us just Goku, they should give us Gogeta, but it's just a little idea. Hope it happens.
Why wasn't Goku in Smash?
I don't know why Goku's not in Smash. They just announced Joker from Persona. Friday, like Thursday night before the game came out at the award show. And Persona is not a kid's game, to say the least.
Yes.
So that gives me hope. That like when I saw that, I was like, oh, they're putting Joker on Smash Brothers, so maybe we will get somebody from Dragon Ball. So my hope is still there.
Are they still pushing that Jump Force?
Yeah, no, Jump Force is legit, but I have been playing those games, previous to Jump Force. They're just going hard with it. But I'm not like huge on like the visuals of it. It's very like they do like this weird realism thing. You've already seen the clips and stuff. Like I'm gonna buy the game. I mean, because my favorite anime is a part of it. So I'll definitely be on it. But I don't really. As far as Frieza, Vegeta, and Goku being on it,
listen, Frieza and Smash Brothers to me would be terror.
I don't know if they're ready for Frieza.
It would be finger beams destroying Kirby, destroying.
You're absolutely right.
everything, like every one of your little Nintendo characters,
You're
and
absolutely
Frieza
right.
would take delight in making them
I
Swiss cheese.
I hope they can get somebody on there. Obviously, I feel like the only two options would be Goku or Vegeta, or I'm sorry, jeez, Goku or Gogeta. Um,
I
I
think
think
Frieza is an option.
I don't think they're putting Frieza on there, dude.
Do they put bad guys? They put bad guys in there.
They do, but like I don't know if they're gonna get two characters out of Funimation
Well, we got
and
well.
Bandai.
Mm,
Like I think they'll get one. Like think about like Sonic's been on the game. When they got Sonic, we still haven't got Knuckles or Tails or anybody like that. Like
this is true.
I just think like they'll get somebody like one, and I guess if they gotta go with Goku, it'd be Goku. But like I think they should try to get Gogeta just to kind of hey, we got Vegeta and Goku, and here you go. Like, and plus the movie, if it's the movie, so
I feel
I
like
don't
people
know.
would be pissed if they didn't get Vegeta or Goku and got Gogeta.
You think so? I don't know, man. That Gogeta is sick, man. I'm
Gogeta
I'm
is
a
pretty
I'm a
sick.
Gogeta stan. I'm a Gogeta stan. So you get both their voices, like whatever. We'll see what happens. Shout outs, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Yeah, let's shout out to that, man. This is a very interesting discussion that we have here because we're waiting for the movie.
Yeah,
We want the movie.
Ultimate.
We've been giving you these podcasts in between because we don't want to leave you guys hanging in terms of the discussion on this movie. This movie is going to be fire, whether we know what happens or not.
It's gonna be fire, guys.
It's going to be fire, so it doesn't even matter. Like the movie drops.
Hey,
What's up?
have we talked about the iconic Thanksgiving? Did we even mention Goku being on a parade?
Oh my God, no, we haven't.
Holy crap, dude! What a time, man!
What a
I
time
would
to
have
be
never thought
alive.
in a million years I would see Blue Goku in a freaking Thanksgiving Day parade, man. What a life!
We
We've
made
seen
it.
Pikachu.
That's
Pikachu's
how
been
I
in the
felt.
parade.
Yeah, for
Pikachu's
20
been in the
years.
parade for like 20 years, but like to see Goku, I'm like, holy! Like we made it. Like I felt so accomplished myself just seeing it.
It has to be a major accomplishment on that side. He's on the cover of the New York Times,
Mm,
like it was, or I believe it was the New York Times, but it's just man, that was incredible. Just to
yeah,
be like, yo, this is really worldwide. Like Dragon Ball
very
really
cool.
came back in a very big way.
Very
And
cool.
I've been rewatching Super, um, just out of just like, yo, I need the movie. Like,
I have not yet. I have not started watching Super, bro.
so
I
here's the thing.
don't know why. I've been watching other anime though. That's probably why. But
That's probably, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I'm still trying to find more animes to watch.
I
Um,
just finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood again, so um, that is fantastic. But yeah, no, I'll probably get into Super again here soon.
I'm still trying to do that. Listen, we also have to have a discussion on
What's up?
what is the next arc that we're doing. Probably in 2019 at this point. We're waiting for the
Oh.
movie to drop. We're not doing another arc until the movie drops.
Yeah, of course. So I say, okay, we're gonna give the people. Obviously, we'll give them a review of the film, and we'll talk about the film. I still want to talk about Dragon Ball at some point.
hmm
I really do. I think there was a period where I was texting you like every other day because I started
You're
Dragon Ball
watching
over and I
Dragon
was
Ball
watching
over,
it,
yeah.
and
I've
I
been
was
watching
like,
Dragon Ball
this is
too.
pretty good. Yeah, I was like, this is pretty good. Like it's silly and goofy, and it's like
It
blah
doesn't
blah
take
blah. But
itself
there's
really
some nice
seriously, yeah.
right. But there's some nice fight scenes, some nice little scenes on that, and you get a lot of information. It's crazy. A lot of things they totally link stuff from Dragon Ball all the way to Super, and you'll just be like, holy, like you'll find plenty of things that you did not know. So I would like to talk about something from Dragon Ball, but if you want to let the people vote again, I'm okay with that as well. But
I don't know if
um,
we let you guys vote last time. I feel like, I'm trying to figure it out because all right, so there's a couple things that I want to do.
okay, what do you want to do?
I definitely want to listen. Dragon Ball is definitely in my ear. I've been watching Dragon Ball as well.
Okay.
Um, between the Tien Shinhan and the Red Ribbon Army
Yep.
stuff,
Yep.
I
We're on the
definitely
same page with
I
that.
definitely want to do that.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z, I definitely want to do the Saiyan saga. I feel like the Frieza thing, we can definitely do Frieza. Frieza is a journey.
But I was gonna say if we can do Frieza.
Frieza is a
Right?
journey. We
But
can
we
do
need to get
Frieza.
it done before the new Super anime starts.
Ooh, maybe you're
because
right.
because when the Super anime starts, then we're gonna be right back on that, probably reviewing every, I mean, however the people want us to do it. Of course, they want us to talk about every episode after whatever night it drops, Saturday night, Sunday morning. We can, but like Frieza's so in depth. Because remember, we got Ginyu Force with
there's
that.
There's a whole lot of things. I've watched it. I've watched it recently. I've actually watched it. Not like the entire thing, but I've watched pieces of it. But also the Saiyan saga is also, it's kind of refreshing to see everyone in their original roles and how much, it's really the Saiyan saga is really like, okay, this is no longer about Goku's friends.
Right. Yeah, no, like, it gets real. It gets real.
It gets real. Bodies hit the floor very quickly. And
the anime takes I mean, it had dark moments before that, but it really gets
It takes a violent turn. I mean, we talked about, in Dragon Ball, Krillin dying to me was a very like critical part of this entire series. Because
then he dies like a bunch more times and when it's really dark.
But when like you start the battle and literally 3 people die that you follow throughout Dragon Ball, it's kind of like, yo, this is actually very wild. Super, I want to get into. I was thinking either Frieza's return or Goku Black. Those are very, very good. And then, of course, we always have.
We both love Black too, and we have not got. But if we talk about, I wouldn't mind doing Black because then we can discuss some, differences and similarities between the Gogeta manga and Vegito.
And that. And that as well. Yes, Vegeta and Gogeta. Vegito.
And do you think would you want to talk about the manga as it comes out? So we have a lot of because everybody's not going to read. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to read. Right. That. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, they may see the summaries, of course, and kind of see what's going on and see some pictures and stuff like that. But everybody's not going to read that. I don't know if they'd be interested in us just basically talking about it for them.
Right, you know because essentially, I mean, there's a whole. I love My Hero Academia. I've not read the manga because the manga's so far ahead of the anime, and I'm really in love with the anime, and I know they're already ahead, and the villain's already established, and
that's how it works.
All these other things are happening, and I don't want to get into it right now. There's also a GT discussion that we need to have. That's long overdue. The episode about GT, the story of GT, like.
I mean, hey, if you want to do it, I will do it with you, bro. That's a fact. But GT, Super 17. I can rock with Super 17.
Super 17 is a wave. You might have to do it.
And just this, I mean, I have a love-and-hate relationship with Baby.
I don't like Baby.
You don't like Baby. I don't mind Baby.
I don't like Baby.
And then, of course, the infamous Super Saiyan 4, right? So there are some things for us to discuss with GT, especially the last episode.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm getting like chills just talking about it.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of things going in 2019. If this is the last episode of 2018, have a happy New Year. Who knows though? Absolutely. Because if the movie leaks on Christmas Day, we're watching it on Christmas Day.
I really will. That will be my gift to myself as a man.
And I will literally I'm watching it multiple times, and we're talking about it the next day.
Yeah, I will be there. I promise. That's not a problem for me, bro. I will watch the movie at least 3 times in a row. Probably
easily.
That. Like
like
as soon as I get it, I'll just watch it like a few times in a row.
Oh
I promise you I will.
The movie. We're ready for the movie.
Like a nerd.
Listen, first time I gotta watch, I gotta enjoy it. I gotta get my life for a little bit.
Oh, of course.
And then the second time, I'm with the notes. I'm with figuring out.
Still gonna see it in theaters.
Easily, yes, of course. I need it, and that's where I need to ingest it as well. So, yeah, man, this has been episode 25 of The Lookout. This is like
merch coming.
Merch is coming. This is it. Merch is coming. Even though this was like a cock tease of an episode, because it's like we're not talking about spoilers, but we know what happens.
Yeah.
But
I think we're gonna save some people's days not talking about. I think a lot of our listeners may know everything that we do, but I think some don't, and they'll appreciate the fact that we didn't nail that shit.
I hope so. As Jeff already said, merch is coming. Merch is coming this Friday. You can expect Lookout merch this Friday. If you love it, please support us. Purchase it. Wear it. Let us know. Follow us. Send us pictures.
Tell your friends.
Other stuff is going to be very. We have one shirt which is just like Lookout. It's just Lookout. It's just like, all right, you're representing the Lookout. And then there's another shirt.
You already know my favorite.
The other shirt is like, if you're a fan,
bro.
If you know,
you guys are gonna love these shirts. So they're
only going to keep evolving as we like. This is just we set the barometer at a good level, and they're just going to keep getting better. I promise you.
Keep a lookout, man. No pun. Look out for everything. The giveaways, the merch on Friday, everything else involving RNC Radio. We're still coming with playlists, even during the holiday, the end of the year stuff, top five, everything we got going on. So it's all love, man. And we're closing the year out, Meelz, which is wild. But for me, I just want to say, I appreciate everybody, the tweets. Sometimes we'll get tweets and I'll miss somebody. I'll miss replying to somebody, and just know, I see it. You know what I'm saying? It's love. Of course, Meelz, I thank you for letting me, come be your co-host and do this shit with you in the first place. So it's been a great year, and I can't believe Super's coming back soon, and we got the movie coming, and all this other dope shit. So it's been a great time.
Yeah, same to you, my brother. I just want to make sure we continue to have content. This Dragon Ball shit is real. It's been shown that it's real. Oh, we can have people kiss the ring, especially some of these people who, we've wanted on the podcast this year that have not got on it. It only makes me more hungry.
Absolutely.
It makes me more hungry.
Come fuck with us for real, because we're really doing it and we really love this shit. This isn't fake. You know what I'm saying? We really do this. So we spent hours, watching this show for y'all just to talk about it. And we're talking about episodes that happened years ago, a decade ago, and we're still here talking about it. You may have missed things, and we got the information for you. So it's love, of course, always, but if you love it, support it.
This has been episode 25 of The Lookout. Make sure you follow everything Lookout related at RNC Radio Live on Twitter. You can follow myself at Meelz TV. That is MEELZ TV. You can follow Jeff at Old Newsboy on Twitter. Just to continue the conversation there. If you have anything, hashtag Lookout RNC. If you want to talk anything Lookout, make sure you use that hashtag. And yes, if this is the final episode of the year, let it be the final episode of the year. But if we got some more stuff coming, be very excited. And we'll be back very, very soon. Stay tuned. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.